Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Abby Price with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. The Ouachita Parish Police Jury is moving forward with plans that will help get stray dogs and cats off the streets. NBC 10's Joel Massey has more on what's coming.
Stacy Choates is an animal advocate with the Rescue Life, and she has some misgivings about the location chosen to build a new animal shelter in Ouachita Parish on Ellington Drive.
It's on a dead-end road, so it seems like the animals will be put to the side and maybe forgotten about, and we're not part of that. We want them to be up front. We want volunteers and a nice location and a safe location to house those animals for adopters and for volunteers and for donors to come see them.
She says there's a great need when it comes to animal control in the area.
In the South, there is such an overpopulation of pets, so we see animals on the streets and in shelters, and there are few of us working diligently every day to make sure that those animals get the best chance possible.
Police Jury President Shane Smiley says they considered 20-plus sites for the new shelter, and he is confident that they can make it safe and accessible.
This body would not make a vote on something that we didn't feel was safe. Certainly we feel like that location is safe. We're going to spend a good bit of money down there. There's going to be security, there's going to be lighting installed, there's going to be ingress and egress to the facility so that you can get in and out.
As for Choates, she encourages everyone who has cats or dogs to get them spayed or neutered.
That is the one and only way to get us out of this overpopulation problem. If your pets are spayed or neutered, great. We commend that. It's great. But spay your neighbors.
For your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Joel Massey.
Well, there are some local swim lessons taking place in Monroe. NBC 10's Haley Hines has more details.
Over the summer, the city of Monroe has hosted free swim lessons for those ages 5 and up. Classes are being held at the Johnson Community Center and the Marbles Community Center in Monroe. We spoke with the director of the Johnson Community Center for more details on the event.
Kids are always going to be faced with opportunities with waters, especially as they expand their horizons, go to new places, and we want them to be prepared for that. So we want them to be able to do the basics just to keep themselves afloat, get to the center or wherever they can dock to get out of the water.
Each Monday, 3 classes are held at 9, 10, and 11 a.m. with the classes limited to 12 individuals and lasting for 1 hour. Members of the Monroe Fire Department and the Monroe Police Department are providing instruction. Parents of attendees spoke to us about feeling more comfortable now that their children have been introduced to water and swimming.
When a child has no knowledge of it, that's where fear can be built. So with them being more knowledgeable, they're able to be comfortable. In the case that we're not around, they're able to save themselves.
And many of us know that swimming lessons are extremely expensive nowadays for those that would benefit from. I would say take advantage of it. Your children also getting an opportunity to get out here and enjoy themselves.
On July 29th, classes held at the Marbles Community Center will be reserved for senior citizens. To sign up or sign your child up for this opportunity, visit the Johnson or Marbles Community Center. Parents must be present for all children. For your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Haley Hines.
It's still going to be very hot and humid for this afternoon as our temperatures climb to upper 90s, and with dew points holding out mid to upper 70s, pushing near the lower 80s, it's still going to put the heat index well above into the triple digits, so we will see heat index climb to near 109, 110, kind of borderline excessive heat warning criteria. So continue to practice heat safety. If you can avoid this afternoon, definitely recommend it. Won't see a whole lot of relief here in the short term. We'll kind of see mostly clear conditions, so a few clouds roll in a little bit later on tonight. We're only going to fall to upper 70s, staying muggy during the overnight hours. Now, as we go into tomorrow, we are expecting a frontal boundary to arrive from the northwest, which will spark up scattered showers, thunderstorms across central Arkansas. And then by late Wednesday night, that's when that front starts to draw a little bit closer to the Ark-La-Miss, and we'll start to see some development of some rain and thunderstorms. We'll kind of lose a little daytime heating when it arrives late tomorrow night. And then as we go into Thursday, the front will be kind of near the Ark-La-Miss, and thus we'll pick up a more widespread activity and potentially cooling us down a little bit. But until then, heat advisory in effect for the entire Ark-La-Miss because that heat index climbing to above 105, so make sure you're practicing heat safety. Expecting a low about 77 degrees for tonight. Then tomorrow we'll see that front arrive late. It's going to be late tomorrow night when it does, so really not in time to give us a break from the extreme heat, so still expect upper 90s for tomorrow's high. Now throughout the rest of the week, that front will kind of stall out and we'll kind of get a break from the extreme heat as we fall to potentially upper 80s by Friday and staying a little bit more comfortable through the weekend.
See the live video from El Dorado with the El Dorado Tower Cam. Every newscast on